G'day guys, another round of Scrabble games. As I've got a lot of moves to go through, I'm just going to go and get straight into it. This turn, you would remember I had the eye hook. We had the eye hook for Cardi, so we picked pretty well after playing off Jota. I think we had RNT, and then we picked these very synergistic letters. So I think I've got two options here, one which is good and one that's even better, and I do. So you can pause the video at any time that you want, think about the moves. I'll just go straight ahead. That's the best move on the board. Nothing really else to say, and I've picked really well for my next turn, so that'll be a good little thing. This is a very comfortable game, obviously. 306 moves is always always ominous when your opponent does get that. There. It's only been done with 2 bonuses, but yeah. So there's a lot of really nice plays that I can make next turn. So yeah, we'll see how we go in that. See you in the next videos, and I'll discuss them. This one we were waiting on was to be able to get played. Yes, and it's still the best move. I think Wurzling is good. Wurzling. I think it's a 9, isn't it? No, it's an 8. That's not okay. That's how. Do you spell it that way? No. Okay. Wurzling. No. All right. Can't really think of anything else that's good play. ING blank, that's a pretty much dream rack for anyone. And yep, so we'll be bonusing next turn depending on what happens. Next game. I'm behind by bonus. I really need to bonus this turn. We had a difficult move where I kept OIE L, I think, something along those lines, or an S. But we picked OK. I just have to now convert that into. Have to convert it, so like football or something. Is it this? Is this right? That's right. So I think that's the only bonus there. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, yay. So I've caught up. That that will make it easier going into the next game. Look, anything can happen. I've got Fank here next turn. So I'm gonna score quite handsomely, no matter what my opponent plays. Got a calf there, got a Fank there. You know, Fank is this word here. Fank. These are basic ones. You should really know them. Especially you should know your 3s, obviously. But like an KF, very difficult combination to make a bonus. So you should know what 3s and 4s, 4s and 3s, 4s, 4s, 5s, etc. You should know those. Right. We looked at this one earlier. I saw this one earlier, and we've got Henry on my rack. Now, if I wanted to play that. I don't think there's many places I can actually play it. There might even be a bonus here. I'm not sure. Is it? I don't think that's right. No. No, I'm thinking of Outhired. I think I discussed that one in the last video. Okay, so Henry, it's a unit of inductance, so it's a physics word. So it's a unit of like electrical inductance or something similar. It has an interesting anagram, which is basically Henry spelled backwards. So it's not just a name, it's also a thing. And so both of those can take S's. So that, and so while you can play Henry's here, you can also play Henry's there. So that's something that might surprise your opponent, and that's one of those good ones to know, because it ends in a Y, and so few words that end in Y then take an S on the end. Can I play this great move that I really want to? Look, I might as well play, like, if I can't find anything better than playing Hay, I don't think there's a bonus here. No, like an 8-word. No, I can't think of any. Almost got this word, hounds. I don't know how else you're supposed to pronounce it, but this is how I remember it. I don't think that's right. Thire. Virus. Thyroid. This would obviously be. This would be preferable to playing. Here because it scores just that much more. Can't really play anything there. Almost like I can almost get the Henry thing there. The reason I'd want to do that is, it's not critical. Look, if I can get the same score for playing the H or I off by themselves, then I can for playing longer letters, then yeah, that would be good. I can't think of anything else. If I could get rid of the U, that'd be ideal. Oh, didn't pick very well. Teacher's angry at me. Now, teacher will be angry at me because I didn't play the U. I could have played it up there, I suppose. So I could have played Uranus here. So there'll be 4, 7, 8, 9, 28, 29, 30. Now, I don't think spending an S for 5 extra points was a good idea. And teacher does crazy things like that. Don't listen to teacher. Okay, yep, I remember this game. Okay, so what happened in the last move? I ummed and ahed about playing off the X. I don't want to open up any more for my opponent. I've got things like playing Umiak. That doesn't take it. This is probably not the best move because it doesn't open up anything. If my opponent wants to win, they have to open up to bonus. They're not going to win otherwise. Some people though they're fine playing without winning. Now I could play Moz there. I'd really like to play Detox. It scores a little less, and just makes it harder to. It makes it harder to sort of play through here. Like my opponent could have a thing ending in 8. In fact, do I? D. No. I could play a Mel. It's always hard when you got a lot of options. Let's hold on for the Umiak, just in case. I'm happy to play Detox here. Take the spot. It makes it really hard for my opponent to come back now. They could have a word ending in IATE. That's not unheard of. Okay, so I've got an easy setup next turn as I just play. I can just play Mel. If my opponent takes a spot, I play me over here. Yeah, fairly comfortable. Oh, hey, look, my opponent could play a bonus, and that would be amazing if they did. But even if they do, I'm now in the position where I will still probably win. It doesn't matter what tiles I pick. I mean, there's things like I'm possibly ignoring the spot that this is actually a bonus spot because it's possible, but it's really unlikely. And look, I've gotten myself ahead enough that even if they do get this really unlikely bonus, yeah, I'm in a dominant position. So next even game. If you remember, yes, okay, I can play my bonus. So if you want to pause it now, but I'm just going to go ahead and play like this. I could play it here if I want. I think it takes a B on the front. I think that's as good as I can do. I'm going to have a quick look at this one afterwards. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Some people don't like playing into the triple line, but as I said, this takes a B hook, so if your opponent does have a B, I think it's just as likely that they'd have the B as if they'd have the ability to play through there. Happy teacher, so I probably didn't miss anything. Lithist. Oh. Oh. Okay. So the two anagrams, I obviously I know thistle. And list death would have been, if you're playing a 5-point challenge, list death will probably get it'll get a challenge, definitely. Doesn't look like there was anything I could play through. And no, I think that's pretty much as good as I could possibly have done. Now, if I'd known thistle, it's obviously safer. Or if I'd seen thistle or list death, those were two acceptable moves here. I didn't know them at the time. Was there a H? No. I didn't know them at the time, so yeah, I couldn't play them. So anagrams were just to confirm list death and yeah, thistle. Yeah, well, that's it for another round. Hope you enjoyed it, and come back for more. See you later.